Here we are. Okay. Hey y'all, greetings, and greetings. Where you all at? I see 4 people up in the chats. Come on now. Make yourselves known. Mr. Stevens! Hi, baby. How you doing? Oh. How's every little thing? Hola, oh, Miss Yvette, greetings. Maria, hello. Miss Martha, oh, look, they're all pouring in. I'm okay. Oh, that's what we want, baby. That's what we want. I'm okay too, y'all. I'm okay too. Shit, honey, y'all. It's been that. It's been very that. It's been that. Y'all, again, just making it in. Just making it in. Talk among yourselves. I gotta get these. Hey, Autumn. Woo! Oh, we are. Oh, everybody's in the hizzy. I gotta find my judgment. I gotta find my hangman. I gotta find the moon. Where you at, moon? Luna. But we got things to talk about. We got things to talk about. How's everyone doing? Talk among yourselves. Y'all, I'm so sorry. I'm always under the gun. I'm always under the gun. But, baby, thank you for not being particular. Thank you, love. Thank you, my darling. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We do what we can when we can, love. We do what we can when we can. I got the hangman. I need to find my tower, and we good to go. We good to go with the tower. Where's the tower? Cause babies, I've got things. We've got things, baby. This is no. Oh, we found the tower. This is no ordinary 4th of July. Nay, nay. Nay, nay, honey. You think they're going to be fireworks? Shit. You don't know fireworks like Miss Chi-Town Ronnie going to tell you about some fireworks. Sweetie, we got Venus going into Gemini, and then we've got Neptune going into retrograde into the sign of Aries. Yeah. 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 Let me sanctify. Do you think writing an essay will help me find my hidden truth? The fact that you wrote that question, no, Michael, you know the answer. You know the answer. You just wanted confirmation. Listen, I love doing readings for you all. I love doing readings for y'all. You cannot be, how do I want to say this? You all cannot be dependent on other people's opinion, including mine. You all are going to have to start leaning in to your own intuition. You all are going to have to start leaning in to your own inner voices. You want confirmation, Mr. Stevens? Yes, but you knew this. You knew this. Y'all, we got 18 people up in here. We only got 5 likes. Come on, I'm going to do the readings for free. Y'all can hit that like. Hit that like. Come on. Let me get this Palo Santo situated. Baby, you know, sweetie. Michael, let me tell you something. Michael, let me say something to you, darling. You know what? I don't want to be blunt without being loving. Give me a second, baby. You ain't giving me shit. Oh no, honey. I got to. We need sanctification up in this bitch. We need sanctification. Yo, we got 2 moderators. Before we do anything, yeah, y'all are good for asking for a reading. Get some hearts up in this chat for our moderators. These women are very, very busy, and they make time so that we can get this thing flowing. Give up some hearts for these moddies, please. These women ain't getting paid for this. There we go. There she go. Okay, look. She coming to work. She coming to work. She coming to work. Yes. Let me do this. Let me get these cards. Woo! All right. Y'all, I didn't have a chance to do this by myself, so y'all gonna do it with me. Okay. Divine source of wisdom and truth, I open my heart and my mind to your guidance. Grant me clarity as I seek messages meant for us today. Let them come through with love, truth, and purpose. Surround me with your protective light, shielding this space from all negativity and harm. May these readings be a reflection of your infinite wisdom, inspiring new perspective and fresh understanding. Guide my intuition to align with the highest good, and may every card drawn reveal insights and nurture growth, healing, and peace. We give thanks for your presence and your protection. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. All right, y'all. I'm prayed up. Okay. No, Mr. Stevens, I did not hear about that. Mr. Stevens, there had been so much going on politically with this Diddy trial, all kinds of things. Everything was focusing my attention every other way. And y'all, and I'm not going to lie to you, between the heat and between the information that was bombarding me, I'm not going to lie to y'all, honey, I closed down a little bit. And I knew I had to come back, and I knew I had to come back because I don't want too much time between these interfacings to pass. But babies, when I'm not good, I'm not going to subject that to you all. And then someone in the chat, in one of the YouTube videos, like, oh, when are you going to come back? When someone is beckoning me, that means I've been away too long, and I apologize. But I'm not going to come out here unless I'm going to give you all the very best that I have to offer. So, I prayed up. I got my resources going on. We good. But no, Mr. Stevens, I did not hear about that. I'm sorry. Oh, and as far as the bluntness, Mr. Stevens, listen, because of this media, this platform as it is, I want to get the message out as fast as I can, and sometimes that speed doesn't come off as gracefully as it could, and I don't mean to hurt nobody's feelings. The truth is what the truth is. I can say it a little, I could put a little sugar in it. I definitely could. So I just want to let you know what's going on with that. All right. So let's get into, let me tell you why tonight specifically I wanted to come on. And that was because tomorrow, the 4th of July, this is not going to be your average 4th of July. They're going to be fireworks, like I said. They're going to be fireworks. Thing is that Venus is going to enter Gemini. So Venus, the planet of love, the planet of beauty, the planet of pleasure, the planet of values, that means money. And Gemini is the sign of communication. Okay, duality, curiosity, mental agility. When Venus enters Gemini, love becomes a game of words. It becomes a game of wit and wonder. You're going to be drawn to mental connections before physical connections come through. So you want to be heard, you want to be understood, and you want to be stimulated. So this transit is going to bring flirtatious energy in the relationships. So a need for variety and freedom in your love lives. Y'all going to have some good freaky sneaky. If you do it, if you know like I know, you will spice up the freaky sneaky. All right. So y'all are going to be attracted to stimulating conversations. So they got to, before they can get to the body, they got to get through your mind. Before they can get through your body, they're going to have to get through your mind. Okay, so there's going to be a lot of playfulness, there's going to be a lot of self-expression, there's going to be, and wait a minute, people are going to they're going to put their best foot forward. So that, look, they're going to get their hair done, they're going to smell good, they're going to put out that most expensive perfume, all of these things. Okay, so you want to watch out for like shallow connections that do not nourish your soul. I wish I had a love life. I know you are going to fix that sentence. I know you're going to fix that sentence, Mr. Stevens. We're going to fix that. I am receptive and open to perfect relationships. I am receptive and open to perfect relationships. We do not express ourselves in a spirit of lack in this chat room. All right? I'm done with y'all playing victims with yourselves. Now that I meant to be blunt. Okay? Oh, I wish I had this. Oh, I wish I had that. You keep on wishing. You keep throwing that energy of lack out there, and that is exactly what you're going to receive. All right? Until that perfect relationship comes, you start working on yourselves. Clean up that apartment. Work on your bodies. You want a class to go to? Get that class going. Get your finances going. You ain't going to be in the middle of making yourself so good that you're going to attract that frequency. No. You ain't got to apologize to me. Because every time you express yourself, and I'm not picking on Mr. Stevens, I'm saying this for everybody in the chat. Every time you express yourselves in a manner of lack, you apologize to yourself for minimizing your limitations. Oh, I am preaching tonight. Woo! Oh, y'all gonna be sorry that I came on. Okay. Yeah. Now, if that were not enough, we've got Neptune. Yeah, we got Neptune going to be in retrograde. Neptune is going to be retrograding in Aries. Neptune is going to be retrograding in Aries, babies. Oh, wait, let me show you something. The Gemini going into Venus. Let me show you the Gemini going into Venus. So with Gemini going into Venus, this is what it looks like in tarot. We got the Lovers. We got that Lovers. See? This Mr. Stevens with his new man. All right. So the Lovers, we're talking about divine communication, duality, alignment through choices. Okay? We do not chase, we attract. All right? From there, we got the Page of Swords. We're talking curiosity, flirtation, new conversations. Look at that. Look at Mr. Stevens' long legs. Okay? Now, here we go. Oh, the Knight of Wands. This is the shadow. Baby, the Knight of Wands in the tarot is the fuck boy of the tarot. Okay? This right here. We're talking about relentlessness, and we're talking about restlessness, chasing, and novelty. We're not chasing shit. We are aligned. Hi, Sal. We don't chase shit. We align. We attract. We do not chase. We attract. We do not chase. Michael, put it in the chat. We do not chase. We attract. We attract. We do not chase. Put it in the chat. So, oh, the affirmations are coming at me fast. Y'all. We're going to affirm, I am magnetic to connections that speak to my soul. I am magnetic to connections that speak to my soul. Because, Michael, we attract. We don't chase shit. All right? There you go. All right. So now we're going to move it right along. Because, like I said, this going to be a double bubble. This going to be a humdinger. Neptune retrograding in Aries. All right? The dreamy planet. retrograding into the first sign of the zodiac, to the leader, the leader of the zodiac that don't give a shit about your feelings. It just takes charge. All right. So the theme of that, like with Neptune going into Aries, that's going to be the illusion of identity. Neptune, the planet of dreams, the planet of illusions, spiritual truth, turns retrograde in Aries. The sign of action, the sign of identity, the sign of independence. This retrograde doesn't pull the veil gently. It's going to rip it off and say, who are you really when no one's watching? This is the energy we're going to be getting. And what part of you has been performing instead of becoming? We walk out the door and we all have a mask. We all have a mask. Integration is when you are not performing that mask. When that mask isn't a mask, but a part of your true identity. And what you want is your identity to be strong. What you want is your identity to be receptive for all the goodness that universal mind has for you. What you want is your identity to be able to know that you can withstand any challenges that come your way, because you know that you are a part of universal mind, and that universal mind is a universe of abundance. There's room for everybody. So there's never lack. There's never victimization. There's only alignment. That's what we want. That's what we want. So this transit is going to call us to question, like, our, I don't want to say it, our ego-based identities that we created. Yeah. It's going to call us to the mat. It's definitely going to call us to. It's going to slow it. It's going to slow down the impulsive actions that hide our insecurities. It's going to dissolve the illusions around our self-image and power and our independence. So with this transit, with Neptune going retrograding into Aries, we're going to be called to confront why, the whys behind our ambitions. The why. Why do we do this? Why do we act like that? Why did I say that? Why did I feel such and such and such and such when Miss Thing came through the door? That's what Neptune retrograding in Aries is going to bring us. So it's going to ask you, like, is your ambition, are your actions aligned with your spiritual truths? Or are you acting out of past pain or trauma? What are you doing? It's going to ask you, like, are you embodying your purpose? Or are you just going along to get along? What are you doing? Because this transit, that fluffy shit, the longer you hold on to the fluff, the harder this transit is going to hit you. You are going to, y'all, for those of us that are ego driven, this transit is going to be particularly hard, because the ego is going to have to die. The more you hold on to that ego, the harder this transit is going to be. So on a spiritual level, you want to say to yourself, I surrender the false version of myself. The real me is enough. The real me is enough. You no longer hustle for worth. You remember who you are. That's what this transit is going to look like. And let me show you what it looks like in tarot, and then we're going to get through things. All right. Oh, have mercy. You know what? Wait a minute. I got the tower. Y'all, I messed up. Okay, so here. We got the tower right here. This right here. Baby, this is ego death. This is ego death. This is the ego collapsing, the forced awakening. All right. This is the ego death, the force awakening. So yeah, so that's what's going to happen. And like I said, the longer you hold on to that false bullshit, the harder this is going to be. But now check this out. This right here, we got the emperor, but upside down, the shadow. Identity that is wrapped in control or titles. And the thing is, darling, is that your character has got to be, how do I want to say it? Your character has got to be bigger than your title. Okay? That wait a minute. And not for nobody else but for you. Not for nobody else but for you. You know, currently in my current position, at one of the jobs I have, you know, I'm a stylist, but you know, like I said, I'm still doing my thing. There's a woman, and darling, when she steps onto the elevator, I mean, she just shifts the entire energy of wherever she's at. She is a truly an energy vampire. And baby, if you ask, oh, so what did you do before this or something like that, baby, be prepared for a 20-minute dissertation, because mama is going to give you her resume. She's going to tell you her GPA, all of that stuff. And the thing is that, like, it doesn't bother me because I know why she does it. I feel bad for her, because if you take those things away from her, if you take the degree, if you take all that stuff away from her, who she feels she is, she doesn't feel that that's enough, and that's why she hides behind that, and that's why she goes out of her way to make sure that everybody knows that. It don't bother me because I know why she does it, but like everybody else, it's just like kind of move out of her way. But right here, baby, right here, for the Neptune going into Aries, right here, this one, this judgment. Baby, this is your soul awakening. This is your soul awakening to the inner truth. Your inner truth is being revealed. All right? So, we're going to affirm. Here we go. I got you. I got you all. We're going to affirm. We're going to affirm. I am not who I pretend to be. I am who I was born to remember. As I slow down, my soul catches up. As I slow down, my soul catches up. Let me say it again, because that one was channeled nicely. I am not who I pretend to be. I am who I was born to remember. As I slow down, my soul catches up. So, tomorrow, July the 4th, among all the fireworks and all that, it's going to be a day to get very honest and to get very curious. Venus in Gemini is showing us where love, creativity, and values need to breathe. Neptune in Aries is asking you to confront that performance, that performance of power, and for you to return to your authentic spiritual fire. So it's going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot among the potato salad, among the fireworks, all of that stuff. And like I said, if you play this right, honey, the freakish sneak is going to be off the chain. It's going to be off the chain. So, in conclusion, tomorrow, say what you feel. See what is real around you. Let real love, let real connection light your way. But let your identity be rooted in truth. Some shit goes down, you don't like it, say it. Say it. We're not here to be acting small. We're not here to be, making other people comfortable in their bullshit that they created. Sometimes Sometimes when you call a bitch to her bullshit, you are really becoming an interruption to their pathology. Sometimes when you call people on their bullshit, you are helping them grow. And they activated you because that was your moment. That was your moment. You were the one that was going to make that difference. Okay? We got 10 people up in here. Did I lose you? Did I lose you? We got 10 people here and that chat is really quiet. There we go. Thank you, Autumn. Okay, Mr. Stevens, did you let one of the moderators know? We get you in. We get you in. We sure will. We sure will. Let me ask you something in the chat. Let me ask you in the chat. So have you all been feeling that shadow period for the retrograde? For Mercury's retrograde? Have you all been feeling that? Autumn says, yeah. Yep. Yep. Yes. Linus, yes. Yeah. This one, y'all, this one is going to be, and Miss Martha, well, you know what, Miss Martha, though, I think that, wait a minute, but, I think you feeling it too, because you, with everything you got going on, your energy is scattered all over. So yeah, listen, this retrograde coming up, Mercury coming up, yeah, honey, it is definitely, it's going to be a learning one, for sure. It's going to be a learning one, for sure. Okay. Mr. Stevens, what message did you put down that you retracted? What is that? Mr. Stevens like, oh, I don't want that bitch yelling at me today. Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay. Oh, there was a time. Okay. Michael says like, damn it, even when I try to fix it, she still get on me. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Marty's, can I get a list, please? Who's my first three, please? My first three. Linus, it is going to be hardcore. It is going to be hardcore. Let me say this before I get into these. To these readings, because when I'm focused on the readings, I can't focus on the chat. That's why we're always so blessed to have our moderators. And wait a minute, y'all. Miss Yvette, she finally came back home from her world travels. So please remember when she got that. I'm not going to say she stole it from the temple. I'm not going to say that. But it kind of looks like an ancient artifact. But I'm not going to say it was stolen from the temple. And I'm not going to say that she had a Charlie horse from running somewhere. But I'm not going to say that. Okay. It was a lovely souvenir. Thank you, Miss Yvette. Thank you, Yvette. Yo, when I first said that, I said, Yvette stole this from a temple and she read. She goes, I hope she says that she's joking. Of course. Of course. Of course. Y'all, I wait till the day where I can afford like a streaming service so that you all can see the moderators while we're doing it. It'll happen, baby. It'll happen. Y'all, and again, the best way to help me out to get there is if you like the videos and just let them run. Get that viewing ship going. All right. Okay. So we've got Autumn, where you at? Maria and Mr. Stevens. Please come to the front. Please come to the front. Maria's here. Michael Stevens, hey, all right, mademoiselle. A #1 Pulitzer Prize winning Nobel, author. Y'all remember when she becomes the #1 bestsellers on the New York Times list, she said she's gonna get me a computer and a booty. All right, the deluxe kind, both. All right, Autumn. Oh, wait a minute, y'all. Let me introduce the decks. We're using Yasmin Boland's Moonology messaging deck. We're using Sharina, Sharina Ohlberg, The Law of Positivism. And then Jenna Deglataglia. This was gifted to me by the creator herself, the Resurrection Oracle. All right. So I picked the cards out for Miss Autumn. And Miss Autumn, give that lady you gave birth to, give her a kiss for me. Here we go. Meant to be. Okay. I see what this is. I see what this one is. 23. Okay. So Autumn, we're starting off heavy, baby. We're starting off heavy. Okay? Darling, this reading right here is talking about early life trauma. So darling, the first card we got was meant to be. Okay, it was meant to be. The second card right here, this is card 18. 1 + 8 is 9. When we talk about the numerological, the aspects of the number 9, we are talking about the ending of a situation, the ending of a cycle, going inward, closure, things of that nature. This one is the inner child. This is the inner child. Let me get the cards and I'll give you the meaning. And then this card, Sharina Ohlberg, 23. 2 + 3 is 5. 5, we are talking about chaos, confusion, disruptions to plans or progress, but also new experiences. This one is saying, I'm calm, safe in the midst of chaos. Darling, the one that I'm focusing on right now was the inner child. Universal Mind needs you to reconnect with joy and creativity to that inner child. What happened in the past, Autumn, was not your fault, and you were not championed. And the thing is that the people that were supposed to look out for you, that were supposed to be protective of your physical, your emotional, and your spiritual, they were very limited. They were very limited. The thing is, though, darling, was that though you did not deserve it, that onset was meant there for you to discover exactly your resiliency, how strong you really are. And with this card right here, I am calm and safe in the midst of chaos. Baby, your assignment, Autumn, your assignment was to see others through their chaos. The fact of the matter is, darling, is that you would not know how to do that had you not been able to navigate the shit yourself. And the fact of the matter is, Autumn, the fact of the matter is, baby, is that your story, every trial and tribulation that you've come through, is now going to be someone else's survival guide. Baby, your inner child, the child within you, is a source of boundless creativity. There was an arrested development. But darling, through your resiliency and through your strength, darling, you can nurture that child back to where that child was supposed to be prior to the damage that was done. Autumn, when you can turn pain into power, when you can become the person that you wish was there at your weakest moment, mama, you won. They didn't win, baby. You won. Autumn, here's your Autumn, here's your affirmation, love. In the chat, baby. I nurture my inner child, allowing her to guide me in joy and creativity. I nurture my inner child, allowing her to guide me in joy and creativity. Readings like this, y'all, make me happy that there is a space between us. Because if this was face to face, I would be hugging her and we both be crying. So I see this is what we're going to do. All right. That's it, mother. Maria, you're next, baby. Give me a second, y'all. Give me 1 second. Just give me a second. Thank you, Autumn. Thank you, love. Whew. All right. Maria, I see you, my love. I see you. Where's Mr. Stevens? Damn it, that was up. That was right. There you go. All right, sir. All right, babies. Maria, we got you, honey. Hold on. I'm being called to split these decks, and only so the fact that I don't have Autumn's residual energy on them. I just want to make sure they're as random as we can get. I'm gonna flip these cards. Okay. All right. So Maria, your first one is courage. Your first card is courage, baby. The second one is card number 20. When we just break it down to number 2, we're talking about choices. We're talking about decisions. We're talking about opposites attract, things of that nature, up, down, black, white, open, close, things of that nature. This card right here is called blind faith. And then, darling, card number 21. 2 + 1 is 3. And when we talk about the numerological aspects of the number 3, we're talking about acknowledgement. We're talking about growth. We're definitely talking about the power of 3. Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Could be a third party. Could be a third party. I don't know why, Miss Maria. I'm getting some energy from this one, though, baby. And this card right here says, forgive and release the past to heal my life. Baby, this blind faith. Sweetheart, I'm just going to say this much. I'm just going to say this much, Maria. We ain't got to get into it. Every last person in this chat has been cheated on. Every last person in this chat, including myself, we've been disappointed, we've been let down by somebody that we had faith in, by somebody that we placed value on. And the thing is, Maria, and the thing is, baby, is that you expecting a result from somebody due to the fact of how good you treated them, baby, that's not speaking of the error in you. That is speaking of the honor in you. Baby, this card right here, it says blind faith. Baby, let that pain go. Maria, let it go. And I know how hard it is. Here it is, baby. If I can help you with anything, let me say this to you, Maria. You can keep the strength that the situation gave you, and you can let the heartbreak go. Oh, girl. Oh, you cried a lot. And we're not talking about those pretty cries. We're talking about the shit that makes your chest hurt cry. Oh, shit. Baby, the blind faith. The blind faith, sweetheart. Baby, you gotta remember to trust those unseen forces that are at work in your life. Even when you cannot understand what's going on ahead of you, Maria, you gotta return back to that sense of faith. That's where your courage comes in, baby. That's where your courage comes in. Baby, that's where, Maria, that is where we need our faith. And Maria, and I'm not asking you to have faith in just the unseen. I'm asking you to have faith in yourself, Maria. Maria, I'm asking you to have faith that everything is unfolding in the way that it has to be. You needed, Maria, you needed that situation. And baby, I'm gonna tell you this right now. Y'all just brought the heavy today. You one right after another. I'm gonna say this to you, Maria. And the thing is that what is coming ahead of you, baby, what's coming forward to you, mama, it is going to make you so happy that if you knew what was coming in front of you, what is waiting for you just around the corner, baby, it's almost at reach. When you know the value of that, you would go through that heartbreak 100 times over, because you know that what's coming in front of you, baby, you pay the cost for this new joy. Maria, in the chat, Maria, you're gonna write, baby, I trust in divine timing and the unseen forces guiding my path. I trust in divine timing and the unseen forces guiding my path. Shit. Whew. All right. Maria, when I give you an affirmation, I ask you to write it in the chat. I don't ask that because it's something for me to say. I ask that because after that reading, baby, I want to make sure that you have already started your first step into healing. I don't do it to make you do it. I don't do it to see like if I can. I do it so that that is the first step. If you all are going to allow me to go into this deep, then you all are going to have to reciprocate by simply doing what I ask you to do. And it is not for me. No, it is for me. It is for me. It's because I need to know that I did everything in my power to make sure that you all are walking away whole. So once again, Maria, I trust in divine timing and the unseen forces guiding my path. And Martha, thank you so much for doing it. Mr. Stevens. There you go, sir. And before I say anything else, Michael, I want to thank you for always communicating with me via the YouTube, leaving your comments, appreciating the music, all of those things. I want to thank you, love. I want to thank you. I want to get some good energy up in here. Thank you, Maria. Thank you, love. Thank you, sweetheart. And Mama, let me tell you something, because I know I spoke hard right now. I spoke hard. But I'm going to tell you right now, baby, when you're able to let that shit go, baby, that's when Universal Mind is going to send you the happiness that you deserve. And I'm going to tell you right now, Maria, it's going to be uneven. Maria, the pain that you felt, the joy that you're going to come back is going to be doubled. Okay. All right, y'all. Mr. Michael, Mr. Stevens is up. Mr. Stevens is up. Honey, I love you. Y'all are a hearty bunch. You can take a licking and keep on ticking. I love that. I love you. Here we go. Mr. Stevens. Okay. Let me see this one real quick. Okay. Mr. Michaels. Your first card. Your first card. Accept responsibility. That's your first card. Accept the responsibility. All right. Your next card is card number 25. 2 plus 5 is 7. When we talk about the numerological aspects of the number 7, we're talking about potential. We're talking about ambition. We're talking about victory, success, resourcefulness, and luck. This card right here. This card right here. It's finding your spirituality. All right. Finding your spirituality. Before I get into it, let me get your next card, okay? This card right here is number 44. 4 plus 4 is 8. When we talk about the numerological aspects of the number 8, we're talking about rewards. We're talking about progress. We're talking about change, forward movement, energy, speed, strength, and success. This card right here, Michael, it says, in prayer, I commune with the universe as my dearest friend. Sir, the best way I can say this, Michael, is that everything you want is on the other side of you understanding your spiritual nature. The best I can say, or the best I can alchemize this reading, is that you've been living in the world too long. You've been living in the world too long. You've been expecting physical results. Physical results. This right here. Finding your spirituality. Everybody's path to spirituality is unique. Everybody's. But this card is asking you to embrace whatever resonates with you. Whatever resonates with your spirit. Spirituality is that recognition of your divine nature. So stop limiting yourself to the physical mindset. Because there's more to you than that. There's more to you than that. Baby, your spiritual journey is going to lead you to those things that you most desire. Michael, you know what? Your affirmation would be, I honor my spiritual journey. That's your affirmation. You can honor your spiritual journey, but Michael, I want you to trust that it's going to lead you to peace and clarity. You got to take responsibility for it, baby. You got to take that responsibility. You got to find your spiritual nature. And remember that in prayer, you commune with universe as your dearest friend. Michael, how do I want to say this? When you finally touch your spirit, your spirituality that's inside of you, trust and believe that you will never want for anything else. You're never going to want for anything physical. Wait a minute. Don't get me wrong. As spiritual as I am, trust and believe. I get the freakish sneaky and I get the good freakish sneaky. But the thing is that I don't need it. I don't need it. Okay? And the thing is, baby, is that when I started my journey, trust and believe, I was so deficient, I was so deficit that, baby, I was hooking up with anything and everything that I knew was not good for me. I knew it was not good for me. But I just knew that, you know what? I'm going to give so much of myself, they ain't never going to leave, and I'm going to be the bee's knees. No, baby, nope. When something starts off with desperation, it stays in desperation. I'm not saying that's you. I'm saying that's me. And when I started finding my spirituality, baby, my quality of partner changed. Because at this point, they were not competing with my desperateness. They were competing with my peace. Okay? Toba! Hi, baby. Thank you for coming, sweetie. Thank you for coming. All right. Marty's, who do we have next, darling? No, baby, Mr. Stevens, thank you for allowing me to do this. Thank you for making yourself vulnerable to hear it. Thank you, my love. Yadrida, I'm sorry, I'm going to mess up her name. Hello, darling. Welcome to the chat, love. Lioness, come on through, baby. I see her. I see the lioness. Roar! There we go. Whew. Okay. All right, mademoiselle. I saw it. All right. Here we go, love. Linus, you don't have to, you don't have to confirm in the chat. You don't have to confirm in the chat. I'm getting the energy of somebody that's on the other side. All right. So here, let me give you the breakdown. So the first card, baby, is take a breath. And Lioness, here's the thing, baby. Here's the thing. You're keeping busy so that you do not have a second to think about things that you don't want to face. Lioness, I'm feeling that you're tired and that you purposely wear yourself out so there's no more mental landscape for you to think about things that you do not want to think about. That's that. Now, this card right here, this is card number 35. Once again, 3 plus 5 is 8. And when we talk about the numerological aspects of the number 8, we're talking about rewards. We're talking about potential. We're talking about forward movement. I know, baby. I know you're exhausted. Maybe this card is the departure. A chapter closed, sweetheart. There was a chapter that was closed. But Linus, I'm here to tell you, for every chapter that closes, another one begins. Linus, endings are simply the beginnings of something new. They're just the beginning of something new, baby. And then right here, Linus, we got, what card is this? Card number 7. When we talk about the numerological aspects of the number 7, we're talking about resourcefulness, we're talking about ambition, we're talking about victory, success, potential, luck. This card right here says, movement helps my energy and my emotions flow. Okay? You've got a reason for being as exhausted as you are. But Linus, until you cross that bridge in your mind, baby, that what happened was necessary, and that they did not leave you just to leave you. The relationship, the accessibility is not going to be the same, but the relationship is always going to be intact. They may be on the other side, darling, but they're still the same person that they were here on this planet, or in this mortal coil. Linus, Linus, write in the chat, baby. Write in the chat, sweetheart. I release the old with grace. I make space for the new. I release the old with grace, making space for the new. They're okay, Lioness. They're okay, baby. Marty's, who's after Linus, please? Thank you, love. Thank you, Linus. Martha, okay. Oh, Martha! And who's after Martha, Yvette? Hi, love. Okay, thank you, Martha. Thank you, Yvette. Y'all give it up for my Marties. Mrs. Spaza, you've been missed, baby. You've been missed. But you were traveling the world, you know, taking ancient artifacts. I mean, bringing me back souvenirs. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. That's my girl Yvette. Both my ladies. All right. Martha A. Here we go, baby. I pulled for you, love. Okay. Okay. All right. Martha, are you ready, baby? Here we go. So, baby, what are we releasing, Martha? What do we got to let go of, baby? Because your next card is card number 11. 1 plus 1 is 2. Right off the bat, sweetheart, we got choices. And this card right here, it says your first time. It's your first time. From there, baby, we've got card number 15. 1 plus 5 is 6. When we talk about the numerological aspects of the number 6, we're talking about harmony. We're talking about improvement. We're talking about balance. We're talking about peace, family matters, romance matters, things of that nature. This card says, my thoughts I co-create with the universe. So Martha A., this reading is letting me know that you're releasing outdated mindsets. You're releasing these paradigms that you were given that no longer work for you. They were not giving you the answers that you were needing. Right here, baby, where it says your first time. This is letting me know that through Universal Mind that you are embracing new experiences with excitement and with trust. And darling, let me say this, especially on your spiritual journey, Martha. Especially on your spiritual journey, every new beginning is a sacred moment of growth. Every new beginning is a sacred moment of growth. Where it says right here, with my thoughts, I co-create the universe. Baby, you are coming in to your spiritual alignment. You are coming into your spiritual alignment, sweetheart. Yeah. Baby, let me show you something. If this was, you know what? Right? Okay. Do you see that? Hold on. Can I pull that? There you go. Oh, shit. Let me see. I'm not going to be able to find it, but I know that he's on the book over here. Give me 1 second. There we go. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Martha, if this was normal tarot, you are having what would be known as a fool's moment. I'm not gonna find him. Am I gonna find him? Are you gonna let me find you? No. Baby, the fool is hiding in this deck. And so what? So right there, baby. So right there. This is you, Martha. This is you. This is you. Right there, you've got everything you need to embark on your journey. This white rose, that is the symbol of spirituality. Look at the little dog. Those are your spiritual guides. And this right here, baby, this right here, this is the edge of discovery. This is the edge of discovery, Martha. Baby, it's going to be exciting to see your progression into your spirituality. Martha, your affirmation. Your affirmation. You're going to affirm, I approach all new experiences with curiosity and courage. I approach all new experiences with curiosity and courage. Y'all, for the new people, please do not forget to like the video and to subscribe to the channel. The readings are free. I just ask that you do that. All right? Martha, welcome aboard, baby. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Okay. All right. Mighties, who do I have next? Thank you, love. Thank you. Mighties, who do I have next, please? After Miss Martha? Tobar! Come through, Tobar! Tobar! Where you is, Tobar? Thank you. Yarira. I hope I said that correctly. Yarita. Yarita. Tobar, where you at? Y'all, I tell you right now, sweetheart, the energy coming through right now, baby, I am sitting right in front of my air conditioner. Shit. Tobar going once. Tobar going twice. Tobar going 3 times. All right, Eurita, I hope I'm saying that correctly. You up, baby. You up. All right, let me get some fresh energy up in here, baby. All right. And Mama, you are Sagittarian and you've been waiting for love for a long time, baby. That's a personal reading. Right now we doing general, sweetie. Now, my personal readings, those are 45. Those are 45, baby. And if you join my Instagram and you got Venmo, we can do that, baby. But right now, Tobar, come on, Tobar. Eurita, I'm going to get you right. I'm going to get you after Tobar. I promise you, I'm going to get you after Tobar. Okay. I'm going to get you, baby. I'm going to get you, Eurita. Tobar, you know how I do. I called you 3 times. I see you. I see you. I'm going to get you. You lucky I like you, Tobar. Oh, you fell asleep. Okay. Wake up! Okay. Oh, okay. Here we go, Tobar. Here we go, baby. Wait a minute. This is what happens when you don't pay attention. Okay. Or you can't pay for the reading. All right, Tobar. Oh, wow. I said, Toby's like, I'm here, I'm here. Okay. Toby, not bad. Not bad, Toby. Not bad at all. Toby, look at you, sweetheart. You're changing, love. Transformation. You're changing, baby. Transformation. Now, this card right here, this is card number 15. 1 plus 5 is 6. When we talk about the numerological aspects of the number 6, we are talking about harmony, improvement, balance, peace, family matters, romance matters. Everything is falling in the right aspects. Is my text showing? Is your text? Yes, Toba, your text is showing. And this card right here, Toba, it says unconditionally. Now this card right here, Toba, this is card number 31. 3 plus 1 is 4. When we talk about the numerological aspects of the number 4, we're talking about stability. We're talking about growth. We're talking about foundational security, things of that nature. And this card says, I have a healthy and stable foundation in my life. Baby, Toba, sweetheart, love and compassion are the keys to growth, both for yourself and for other people. Toba, this transformation right here is simply telling me, Toba, that you have fallen deeper into your improvement, that you have fallen deeper into being a quality individual, and that transformation, you are now, Toba, you're seeing things happen in your favor at this point. You're seeing things happening in your favor right now, baby. It flows through you freely. It flows through you freely, Tobar. Tobar, this card right here, it says it all. I have a healthy and stable foundation in my life. Tobar, the only thing that I'm getting out of this reading, is the fact that now that you have reached this level, this firm foundation, this solid foundation, what you going to do with it, Tobar? Where are you going to go from here, baby? What are you going to do? Because, darling, unconditionally, Tobar, the sky is not the limit. Your imagination is. Tobar, this reading right here, especially with this transformation, baby, Tobar, there's absolutely nothing you cannot do. Yvette, I was already ignoring them, darling. We do not do that. We do not give energy to rude people. Tobar, I'm proud of you, baby. I'm proud of you, baby. And thank you for letting me do readings for you. Thank you for sharing that with us, baby. Well, I'm proud of you, love. I'm proud of you. For the new people in the chat, let me tell you something. I don't know how you work in the real world, but I operate online the same way I do in life. I do it with graciousness and I do it politely. You asking your questions in the chat while everybody else is waiting, baby, you can keep asking in that chat. Trust and believe, you are not getting that reading. You might as well go home. I need the viewerships, but I don't need the bullshit. No. And to answer your question, no, they don't love you. You want to know why they don't love you? Because you're pushy and you're fucking rude. Going to be asking questions like that in the chat. Everybody else, did it in a civilized manner, making my moderators have to work. Do they love me? Do they love me? When you got to ask somebody, do they love you? The answer is no. Now, let me get my emotions together because I got Eureka, and I don't want this energy going out to her reading. Does so-and-so love me? Who's going to love a pushy bitch like that? No. Shit. Oh, you woke up the south side today. Yo, my mods love when I go off. Oh, God. You know, I'm going to tell you something, chat. Chat, I'm going to tell you something. You know, on the low, I kind of think that my moderators come on to say, oh, is she going to get someone together tonight? Okay. Thank you, Eureka. Thank you, Eureka. Okay. Autumn, if you got to go, I understand, baby. I understand. I feel you. Yes. Thank you, Autumn. Thank you. Shit. All right. I don't want to scare the newbies. Eureka, are you here, baby? My energy is fine, baby. They're not going to transfer into the cards, mama. They're not going to transfer. I promise you. I promise you, baby. I promise you. Okay. Okay, I got you that. Oh. And Autumn, did you see that after I went off? They steadily asking. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, honey. We're not paying attention to that. All right, baby. Eureka, are you with me, baby? Eureka, are you with me, love? Here we go, darling. Eureka. Okay. Mama, your first card is boundaries. This card right here is telling me, darling, Eureka, this card right here is telling me that you allowed some energies to cross your boundaries. You did that in order to keep the peace. Eureka. There is no peace. There is no peace with that, Eureka. There is no peace. Baby, I don't... Oh, Lord. This is card number 26. 2 plus 6 is 8. When we talk about the numerological aspects of the number 8, we are talking about rewards. We're talking about progress. We're talking about change. We're talking about forward movement. But right here, mama, right here, this card says not in the cards. Mama, sometimes, Eureka, things do not align with our expectations. When that happens, baby, we've got to trust that something better is waiting for us. Baby, let me tell you something. Let me say this to you, Eureka. Sometimes your prayers not being answered are actually your prayers answered. Did you feel me when I said that? Sometimes, baby, your prayers not being answered are your prayers answered. We got one more, mama. This is card number 41. 4 plus 1 is 5. When we talk about the numerological aspects of the number 5, we're talking about chaos. We're talking about conflict. We're talking about loss. We're talking about disruptions to plans and progress. However, with the number 5, we are also talking about new experiences, baby. Here it is. You cannot have come through what you've come through unless you went through the bullshit. This one you read of, this one right here says, I'm evolving as a soul when I am aware of my soul's journey. Baby, let me tell you something. This reading book ended itself. It started with boundaries. It started with boundaries, and it's ending with your soul's journey. Eurydia, let me tell you something, mama. When shit don't feel right, when shit feels off, it's because it is fucking off. It is off. And the thing is, baby, is that you can bend, you can contort yourself into any pretzel you want to. But baby, I'm here to tell you that the environment that is meant for you will never ask you to bend. Will never ask you to compromise. Will never ask you to contort yourself in order for you to fit in. Mama, you were not supposed to fit in. You were supposed to lead. Walk away from that situation, baby. Walk away from that situation. And no, baby, when you walking away, baby, look at her. When you walk away, look at mama. Look at her. Baby, she is, baby, mama is luxuriating. She is luxuriating. Sweetheart, she is luxuriating in her divaness. She's baby, mama is, let me tell you, Eurydia, when you get to this place right here, baby, when you get to this place right here, let me tell you something, baby. Let me tell you something. When you get to that place, the individual that wants to step up to you, they're not going to have to be worried about you stepping out on them with another human being. Nay, 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 nay. They're going to have to be competing with your peace of mind. When you got peace of mind, baby, you got everything. When you have peace of mind, you got everything. And baby, you sacrificed your peace of mind willingly to hope that this situation was going to work out. Don't do that no more, baby. Don't do that no more. I can tell you right now. I can tell you this right now, sweetheart. They were nowhere near your level. They were nowhere near your level, Eurydia. They were not near your level, baby. And the thing is, sweetie, and the thing is, deep down inside, mama, they knew that. They knew that. And the thing is that in order for you to be in their stratosphere, they worked hard at making you feel small. It was that gaslighting. It was that gaslighting. Well, maybe I am taking shit too far. Oh, well, maybe I am a little too sensitive. No, baby. You was on point. You was on point. But in order to keep the shit going, oh, let me just back out. No, baby, no. We don't back down from shit. It is what the fuck it is. Woo! Eurydia. What is meant for you, mama, what is meant for you will always find you. What is meant for you, baby, will always find your way. Eurydia, this is your homework. In the chat, baby, in the chat. I'm channeling right now, baby. This one is definitely meant for you, mama. Baby, I'm sitting right next to my air conditioner. It's on 73. Girl, the energy coming through me, I'm fucking sweating right now. This message is definitely for you, baby. You are going to affirm, Eurydia. You're going to affirm. I release what no longer serves me, and I trust the universe brings what is best for me. I'm going to say it again. I'm going to say it slower. Baby, I'm getting itchy. I release what no longer serves me, and I trust the universe brings what is best for me. Put it in the chat, mama. I'll say it again slow. I release what no longer serves me and trust that the universe brings what is best for me. You put it in the chat. Shit. Thank you, darling. Baby, baby, they were not your project, baby. Someone's dusty son was that? No, that was not your project, baby. Yvette, back from her world travels, back from her pillaging sacred ruins. Y'all, how am I doing tonight? Was I okay? Sorry I was away, baby. Sorry I was away. Again, sweetie, if I'm not gonna bring you my best, I'm not gonna bullshit with y'all. All right, she's ready. Thank you, Martha. Thank you. All right, baby. Yes, the world traveler, honey. The world traveler. Thank you, Lioness. Here we go. Okay. Okay. Not yet, Yvette. Not just yet. Yvette, you're going to have to hold on, baby. You need a little bit of patience, baby. You need a little bit of patience. We got card, I believe that's card number 6. Yeah, it's card number 6. When we talk about the numerological aspects of the number 6, we are talking about harmony. We're talking about improvement. We're talking about, family matters, romance matters. This card right here says, on your own. On your own. And this card is card number 1. Darling, when we talk about the numerological aspects of the number 1, we're talking about a brand new cycle, a brand new adventure, a brand new partnership. This card right here is saying, I go deeper into the root of my physical discomforts to learn and to heal. Baby, when it says right here, on your own, Yvette, it's no secret that you've navigated a lot of things on your own. You have, well, shit. I mean, girl, you've traversed the world with independence. But here it is, darling. With this card right here, baby. This card, you're never alone. You are never alone. Divine support is always with you. Divine support, Yvette, divine support is always with you, whether it be universal mind or the energies that you knew on this mortal coil that transitioned. They're always with you, baby. They're always with you. Your turn, Yvette. Your turn is coming, baby. You just have to have patience, though, baby. You just have to have patience, mama. Yvette, in the chat, Yvette, I want you to write, I trust my inner guidance and embrace my independence. I trust my inner guidance and embrace my independence. I trust my inner guidance and embrace my independence. Yep. Yep. Marty's, who do we have next, darling? Who do we have next? That's it, that's all. Um Y'all, let's do a prayer. Hold on, what is that? Autumn, don't leave. We're going to do a prayer, baby. We're going to do a prayer. This is regarding with the Gemini, the Venus in Gemini and the Neptune going retrograde into Aries all tomorrow. Let me know when you all are ready, and we can end this. We can end this tonight. Before we do that, please, with the 8 people that are still in the chat, please give some hearts up to my moderators. These women are busy. They're very busy, and they took time. And they work just like me. Nobody here gets paid, and yet they made sure that everybody was able to get a reading. So please give me some love, darling. Put some hearts in the chat for my moddies, all right? And as we do that, here we go. Give me a second, y'all. Let me get a breath. Here we go. We now open our mind and our heart to the divine language of love and truth. We are grounded in clarity and guided by curiosity. We speak with intention. We listen with grace. And we connect with others from a place of freedom and not fear. As Venus moves into Gemini, we welcome the lightheartedness and the meaningful exchanges. Our relationships reflect our highest thinking. Our joy is not dependent on control, but on conversation, discovery, and openness. As Neptune turns within, we awaken what is real. Illusions are falling away with ease. The truth is not painful. It is powerful. We are willing to see what we could not see before, and we still choose peace. We are divinely supported as we dance between head and heart, vision and voice, dream and dialogue. And in this space of clarity and compassion, we call forth only what aligns with our spirit. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. Y'all, thank you for waiting for me. Thank you for holding space with me. Thank you so much for allowing me to do readings. My moderators, Miss Yvette, Miss Martha, without you, we are nothing. This chat is nothing without you. Without my Tarotbytes, Miss Autumn, Martha, Urati, Tobar, even though you was late, Tobar, who else? Mr. Michael Stevens. Oh, we can't do it without Mr. Michael Stevens, okay? Miss Autumn. Did I say Miss Autumn? I want to make sure I cover her, because when she gets that #1 seller, I want my booty and my computer. I'm not quite sure in which order, but I want to make sure I got her. Anybody that I missed, charge it to my head and not my heart. Without you, we're nothing. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I love you. I love you. I love you all. Y'all, please hit that notification bell so that when I upload or when I go live, you're going to be there, all right? You all have an amazing holiday tomorrow. Stay blessed, babies. Thank you.